So Julie, now that the machine is on and you've selected your patient information and probe and your exam preset, we're going to talk about how to optimize the image.
Okay.
So that, as you put down the transducer and you see whether it's too bright or too dark, and the gain level, you can look and see that you have the little knob right there that says gain and eye touch. As you turn it counterclockwise, it becomes darker, and when you turn it clockwise, it becomes brighter. You'll see that that knob also, aside from saying gain, says eye touch. And so when you press that knob down, you'll see in the top right corner of the screen, eye touch appears in that list of some of your image qualities, such as your frequency, depth, gain, frame rate. Eye touch is there, and what eye touch is an auto optimize for the machine.
Oh, that's nice.
To disable that, go ahead and press that gain eye touch knob for about 2 or 3 seconds, and you'll find that it disables it. You'll see that it disappears from that column of words. So that is something that you can use on and off depending on each user and each exam preset, as well as each patient.
I like it. Okay.
And also now, if you look to the right of the eye touch and gain, you'll see that you have your TGCs, as well as your focus and your frequency and your depth and your zoom. So one knob controls your focus as well as your frequency, being able to jump in and out of harmonics as well. So where the green dot is next to focus,
That's
you can,
the active.
Correct. You can turn the knob and you'll see that that focus moves up and down.
Okay.
Now if you go ahead and press on that knob, you'll see that you go to your frequency and THI, which is your harmonics.
Oh, right here.
And in that list again on the screen, yep, you see that harmonics, the frequency is at the top. And as you twist that knob, you go between your fundamental frequencies as well as your harmonic frequencies.
Okay.
And so once you find the frequency that you want to be at, then you can press the knob again to go back to focus, because that might be something that you use more often, depending on what you're looking at. Correct.
Yeah.
So just below that knob, the second knob, you see depth and zoom. You'll obviously use the depth more often than the zoom. And as you turn that, you can see that you get your depth in centimeters on the right side adjusting. And if you press the knob, you go to zoom and it will give you a box. And you can move that box, that's your zoom box, with the trackball. And to change the size of your zoom, you can use the set key.
Okay.
And once you find that, you can hit the set key again. And now if you press the zoom, you'll go ahead and zoom in on that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
To disable the zoom, you go ahead and press the knob one more time. It'll take you back to your depth, and it'll also unzoom your image.
Great.
Talking about the TGCs a little bit, that's time gain compensation. Most users will leave those down the middle or slightly oblique from the left to the right. And what those control are the brightness on one level of your image. And if you think about the top TGC as your skin level and the bottom TGC as deep as you are on the screen, you can see if you kind of slide those and play with them that they control the brightness just at each level of depth.
Okay. Great.